for this blanket, I'm using Sugarbush Yarns Chill. It's 100% extra fine merino. It's a very beautiful, high quality merino yarn. And I'm using 2 strands of it held together with my 25mm crochet hook to make a really extra thick and bulky throw. The throw I'm showing you today would work well on a twin size bed or a chair or couch, but the PDF pattern will include an extra large size that would work great on a king size bed as well. So the dimensions of the blanket I'm making today is 46 inches by 28 inches and will require 10 balls of Sugarbush Chill, and I have kits available in my shop and also a great deal on drop shipping costs. So you can take a look at the description box below for links for that. So we'll be working with Mounty Mango today. And let's begin by making a slip knot and putting that on the hook. Now we're going to do foundation double crochets to get us started so that we'll have a nice finished edge for our blanket. So we're going to chain 3, turn, yarn over, go through that first chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1. This is the foundation chain, so just hang on to that, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2 for the double crochet. So now this was the foundation chain, yarn over, we're going to go back down through. We want all those loops going under the hook. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 1 for the chain, and then pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So again, this was the chain, yarn over, you go back down under, pulling up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1 for the chain, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Go back, you just turn it and you can see how the nice stitches are coming along the bottom. We pull up, always pull through 1 for the foundation chain, then yarn over to complete the double crochet. Pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And in total we want to make that we have 32. So 1, 2, 3, we've made 4 so far. Plus, we're going to count this as 1 as well, our starting chain, so we've actually made 5, and you want to make a total of 32. Okay, so for my demonstration, I'm just going to do 10, just to keep it within the camera here for you, but you will have 32, including that starting, for the blanket. Now we're going to chain 2. And this will be our first stitch. So we won't work into this stitch, we're going to work into the next. And now we're going to start into the herringbone pattern. So go through your stitch, pulling up a loop, and now you want to go and pull through the first one on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. So again, we yarn over, go through the stitch, pulling through a loop, go through the first loop on the hook only, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. And as you get going, you'll see that that's going to make your stitch go on the diagonal. Yarn over, go through the stitch, pull through a loop, and then pull right through that first loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. And I'll meet you up at the end. So I'm coming to the end. We have this stitch here. And then here's our turning chain. So we'll work our final stitch. And you want to make sure you count across that you have your 32 stitches. And I should have 10, including my chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we turn and chain 2. And this is just a repeat of what we already did. So we're skipping the first, because our chain 2 is counting as a stitch. And continue with your herringbone stitch pattern all the way across. Okay, so I've worked all the way across. So this is sort of how your blanket is going to be looking. So here is our row 1, row 2, row 3, and you're going to make a total of 17 rows. So row 1 is our right side. We're ending on the right side. So once you finish your 17 rows, you're just going to fasten off and weave in these ends. And I'm going to meet you up here again to show you how you can add on your tassels. Okay, so looking at the edge of your blanket, you can sort of see these little ridges. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sort of ridge sections in total. So for each section, you're looking at attaching 4 tassels. We then take the 4 tassels and you just tie them together and then weave your end down through. So now I did use my starting tail here, so you can do that, or just figure on cutting up 36 strands. So only do 35 if you use the starting tail to make one of them. Just measure out all of your strands for your tassels the same length. So about 11 inches is good enough. Depending on how much scrap yarn you have left, you just want to make sure that you have enough. I just really had enough to do the one side. And this is what I had remaining, so I'm just kind of showing you with what I have here. If you wanted to purchase an additional ball, you could definitely do tassels on both sides. So I'm just going to demonstrate on this side of my blanket. Okay, so you want to get one in the corner, and then, like I say, kind of take a look at these sections and put your 4 tassels in that section. So you're just sliding your hook through, grabbing the yarn, pulling it through, just taking that loop, putting it down. So I'm going to put my 4 So what you can do is you can cut 36 pieces, plus you want to do an additional 9 for the piece that we're going to tie around. So I would do 45 in total. And you're really just picking and choosing where you put these. Okay, so once you get 4, then what you can do is take another piece of yarn, pull that around. Now I just want to get my knot to the back here. Knot it again. And as you can see, one strand will just kind of flow down into the with the rest of them, but this one's sticking up. So you just want to take your yarn needle and then just weave that end just down so that it flows in with the rest of the tassel pieces. And this, of course, is optional. You don't have to add these. See, now all of my pieces are different lengths. So what you want to do is once you have all of your pieces attached, you can go along and just try to get them all even. Just like that. So that's how we add our tassels.